Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, James Madison. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That
got some room entered to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but...
Picked off! What a play by this defense! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks the tackle. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
they know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players. Tackling him for no gain.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. The Dukes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Quarterback will keep it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation. Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver and the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they're able to get back on top of the ball, but they are still in a world of hurt.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man on the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Caught near the sticks. It's Walton. Touchdown, Dukes! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Throws to the wideout. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.